Myth number 1. Hand washing, physical distancing, and masks are all you need inside the school building to be safe from coronavirus. Fact: those things are important, but are not enough, because coronavirus is an airborne virus. Classrooms also need ventilation and filtration. COVID-19 mostly spreads through respiratory particles from a sneeze, cough, singing, talking, or breathing. Larger particles travel short distances. That's why physical distancing matters. Smaller particles can travel much further than 6 feet and remain in the air for a long time. Indoor ventilation helps protect our kids, their teachers, and school staff from small airborne particles containing the coronavirus. With little or no ventilation, these small particles can accumulate in the air and stay there for a long time. Even if everyone in the class is wearing a mask and staying 6 feet apart, people can still get infected. If the room is well ventilated, however, the virus particles won't accumulate and won't be inhaled. Myth number 2. School buildings have enough ventilation to prevent coronavirus from building up in the air. Fact: many school buildings have very poor ventilation. Some buildings don't have a ventilation system at all. Decades of disinvestment in many public schools have left them in really bad shape. Many buildings don't have the ventilation necessary to make sure that enough fresh outdoor air is entering the building. Myth number 3. The school measured CO2 levels in the classrooms and said that the air quality is fine. Fact: measuring CO2 levels in empty classrooms is not an accurate way to know if there is enough ventilation in a school. Instead, schools need to measure air changes per hour, or ACH, meaning the number of times every hour that enough outdoor air flows in to fill the room. To reduce the risk of COVID-19, classrooms should have at least 5 air changes per hour. Myth number 4. Opening windows in the classroom brings in enough fresh air. Fact: opening windows can help, but it might not be enough by itself, and that's assuming classroom windows can open at all. On top of that, cold weather, rain, and snow make it even harder to keep windows open. Putting portable air cleaners in the classroom in the short term and upgrading buildings in the long term can create healthier indoor ventilation. Filters can also remove the coronavirus from the air. 2 kinds of filters that are good at removing viruses from the air are MERV 13 filters or higher, which are used in HVAC systems, and high-efficiency particulate air or HEPA filters, which are used in portable air cleaners.